If you're a vendor in the AI space that's just producing, here's a product that does this, we'll sell it to you for this. The problem is you have to cache like crazy on the server to be able to record data and maintain that data and reduce the amount of calls that have to be repeated, which means your data is not yours anymore. It's off on somebody else's server. And maybe they're good people and they'll never do anything with it, but we know how that goes. So there's the challenge of who owns your data. There's the challenge of who's paying for that compute and what are they doing on the back end to reduce their compute costs. They can offer you that thing at that fixed price.
Yeah.
So that's where the tokens have kind of come from. And this is why tokens have become like the major model. And it makes a lot of sense. But then you add on to that, it only compounds the problem because now you've gone from, as a business owner, you have like a predictable expense. Now you have this token. You don't really know what a token's worth. You have no control. It's a black market. You can't see behind the scenes and understand, how much you're being upcharged, or maybe not. Maybe it's a good deal. But you just don't know. So what we did was we were like, well, we don't want to guide people towards that world. We'd rather offer an alternative that makes a lot more sense. So we used our relationship with Amazon. We used our relationships with a lot of the different people in the space and said, how do we create something that's private, that it's kind of this walled garden that companies can build for themselves in AWS, a cloud environment, but they own the entire thing. So no matter where the data goes, as long as they're not doing an API call to somebody else, which you have to do sometimes, but the majority of what you're doing, because you own it, you can connect all of your data islands, which gives your Gmail, your docs, your computer files, your Slack messages, all these different things, all these data islands. If you connect all of those things, when you ask it a question, you're going to get answers back that make a lot of sense based on the context of your organization in a way that you can't do if you're trusting somebody else to handle all your data. You don't want to give them access to all of that.